everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Today I'm going to try something just a little bit different. I'm wanting to make a piñata that does not start with a balloon. So I'm wanting it to be square because I'm going to paint it up like a present, and I'm going to have it at a Christmas party that we're going to have. So I don't know if this is going to work. I've never tried this before, but we're just going to go with it and see what happens. I'm going to start my piñata off with a cereal box. Yes, it's a Halloween cereal box, but it's just going to work. And I've got my pieces of paper. They're cut in about 1.5 2-inch strips. And I'm going to cut them a little bit shorter than what they are originally. I use them just like this with the ones that I put on the balloon, but I don't think these are really going to work being that long, so I'm going to cut them to fit just around the box. I just took my box here and I put my paper on there, and I just measured around to where it just wraps around it, actually the other way, from one side to the other. And I'm hoping this is going to work. So, of course, I'm going to put one layer on going this way, and then I'll put the next layer on going this way, and I'll just go back and forth like that until I think it's thick enough. So, I've got my piñata paste, and that is just flour and glue, just regular old school glue, Elmer's glue, and salt and water. And I've mixed it up to about the consistency of pancake batter. So I'm just going to start putting on my layers. And I just go down it like that. Once I dip it into the paste, I just run down it with my fingers. And I'm going to start down at the bottom and just smooth it on just like I would if it was on a balloon. And I'll do this all the way down until I've got the whole box covered. So this is what my first layer looks like. I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to go on with the back part of my box, and I'll come back and show you the next step. Okay, everybody, I want to pop in here real quick and tell you what I've got going on with the piñata. I have got 5 layers on it. It's getting pretty hard, and it's sinking in, and I don't know why, but it's going to be fine. So I'm wanting to put the hanger on it now. So I want it to stand up like this when it's hanging. So I'm going to take some rope, and this is just some rope that I have laying around for macrame. You can use any rope that you have laying around. I wouldn't suggest yarn, though. That's not going to be strong enough for a hanger. But any rope. So I'm just going to put the hanger on it, and I want it, like I said, to hang this way. So I'm just going to put the rope right in the center of the box, bring it up the back and up the front, and then I'm going to tie it right there. Just a normal old knot. And I'm going to get it as tight as I can possibly get it with just 2 hands. There we go. And now that down in there and pull it tight. There. Now I'm just going to leave this one dangling here for a minute, and I'm going to take this long piece here and I'm going to wrap it around the skinny part of my box. Down the sides and back up the other side. There we go. Now I'm going to tie this. I'm going to use this piece, and I'm going to tie it right here again. Tight as I can get it. And let's see one more time if I can get it through there. go. That here. And pull it tight. Now, tight as I can get it. Now I'm just going to bring that up to the other end here, and I'm going to cut it right there. And then I'm going to see if it hangs decent, and it does good enough. Now I'm just going to put a knot in this to make the hanger. Pull that tight, and there we go. Now I'm going to finish with my paper mache, of course going this way on one round and this way on the next round until I've got the box as thick as I want it. Okay everybody, what I have done is I've went ahead and I've covered up all of the hanger except for the top part. I've still got the top part open because I didn't want it ripping the pinata, and I knew I was going to want to cut my flap here, and on the top it was too skinny for me to just make a big enough flap to get everything in, and I didn't want to take a chance of cutting my hanger, so I just left the top part open. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just quickly wrap it with some wrapping paper to make it look like a present. Okay, so I wrapped it up to look like a present, and again I still left the top open because I want to put my goodies in here, and then I will just flip that up and it'll be fine. If you want to, once you get it filled up, then you can lay a piece of paper over this just so you know it'll look alright, but when it's hanging you're not going to be able to tell that that's not covered. So there it is. I hope you had a good time making this with me. I had a really good time showing it to you, and Merry Christmas and have a good day, y'all. Bye.